Reggie Wright has used my name as well as my likeness as well as my copyrighted material to try to capitalize off of my name. He's talked about Snoop, he's talked about Daz, Corrupt, DJ Quick, myself, and various other artists in a salacious manner. But the one thing that Reggie Wright has failed to mention is that Tupac Shakur fired him and his security services on August 27th, 1996, the same day that he fired David Kenner. He didn't tell y'all about that. Let's get into it. And I have the receipts.
Yeah. Blackjack. Life is like a game of cards. It's not what you dealt, but how you play it. Yeah. Blackjack. To play each situation correctly. I remember they used to laugh at a brother.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It's your boy DELRAY Richardson, platinum artist, platinum songwriter, Straight Game TV. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend. And more importantly, if you're new to the channel and you would like to be notified when I drop some of this straight game, please do me a favor and hit the bell notification. I'm going to get right into it. Today I have a bombshell, and I'm going to do it like this. Let's get into it. You know, there's been a lot of rumors and a lot of innuendo, and I like to call it that. You know, you've seen, and I understand now why Reggie would come out and try to attack me, as well as being on the Art of Dialogue channel when we revealed the information regarding Tupac not actually being signed to death row. I get it now, because when you know those facts and you understand that and you see what I'm about to show you, you're going to get it. You see, once again, by attempting to make you believe that he knows more than anybody else in regarding to Tupac because he was the security at one time, right? What he failed to mention to you is that Tupac fired him as his security. I believe on more than one occasion, if what Reggie Wright said was true during that April at the Keyshawn Johnson draft party, in where Suge had allegedly asked him, how come there's no security on Pac? And Reggie said, you know, that nigga fired my security company. And Reggie said that Suge said, well, Tupac don't pay for security. I pay for security. And then Reggie goes on to say Tupac was laughing and say, yeah, I was just joking. That was supposed to be in April of 1996, right? That happened. So if that's true, right, which I really don't know, then Tupac would have fired Reggie twice. So what that means is Tupac really didn't like Reggie. He wasn't really that fond of Reggie Wright, because what I have right here, right now, I have the actual documentation sent from Tupac's company, Euthanasia, basically firing Reggie Wright and his security services. And, you know, you're going to have a lot of people come out and basically say, well, you know, that's phony. That's not real. Oh, no. No. We're not going to do that today. See, because I have another document, right, showing that Yasmin Fula, Yaki Gaddafi's mom, was a trusted individual, family friend of Tupac Shakur. And I have another document in which was sent to her involving Tupac being on a television show, and it'll show you that she was the person in charge of Euthanasia, and that this fax right here that you're looking at was sent at Tupac's direction regarding Reggie and his security firm at that particular time. As you see in the top left-hand corner, Euthanasia, that same signal that Tupac actually had on his chain, right? And like I said, as I get closer to the document, right, you see once this is faxed, you know, they would stamp. This is a stamp right here where you see the thing that's faxed. That's a stamp to say that this was actually faxed on August 27th, 1996. Ironically, this was sent on the very same day that David Kenner was also actually fired by Tupac Shakur. Facts. You know how I know? Because Yasmin Fuller was the one who wrote up the letter at the direction of Tupac, firing David Kenner also. Right? But Reggie's told you that, well, you know, Pac was never going to leave. You know, I never heard it from Pac that he was going to leave Death Row. No, you didn't have that kind of relationship with Tupac, according to this facts. Right? And like I said, if what you were saying on the Bomb First video that you said in regards to the April thing at the Keyshawn Johnson draft party, if that were true, then Tupac fired you more than once. Correct? So now, once again, here it is. The facts. 2. Right Way Security from Tupac A. Shakur. The fax number 310-630-6624. Pages 1. Right? And in the top corner, they have something redacted, right? Which is commonplace. The date, once again, 8/27/1996. And the fax is regarding services no longer required. None of the boxes underneath of that were checked. Oh, and then the comments are very important because it's a handwritten signature that says Reggie, comma, please be advised that as of this date, I no longer require security services from Right Way Protective Services. Thank you. And it is signed by Tupac A. Shakur. It's real, y'all. It's real. And for the people who would want to entertain the notion that this is somehow not real, I point you to this document right here. It's from the Saturday Night Special TV show that was filmed over in Culver City at Culver City Studios. I'm sorry, my bad. CBS Studio Center in Studio City at that particular time. Once again, it was CBS Studios in Studio City, right? And its attention to the date, April 25th, 1996, Miss Yasmin Fuller of Euthanasia Incorporated. Dear Yasmin, thank you very much for confirming Tupac Shakur's appearance on Saturday Night Special taping Saturday, April 27th, 1996, y'all. So this document right here corroborates that the fact that Yasmin Fuller was in charge of euthanasia. Yasmin Fuller was the one who actually sent this fax, as well as the one who prepared the letter releasing David Kenner and firing David Kenner, should I say, and no longer needing his services. Now, I can give you the reason as to why Right Way and Reggie was fired. Basically for the same reason David Kenner was fired, because Tupac wanted to get his material, right? And I'm going to show you other documentation in regards to that. He wanted to listen to his music outside the studio, and they wouldn't let him have it, right? And it was Reggie's security firm at that time who was enforcing this rule, right? This draconian rule that the number one artist in the country at that time, or basically in the world, could not have his own music and listen to it outside of the studio. And as you see, this right here, this fax right here, as well as Yasmin Fuller talking about how she was the one who prepared the letter also to David Kenner. You see, so now we get back to the Tupac being signed to Death Row, right? You see, Yasmin on the other letter, she was the one that confirms Tupac's appearance basically on the Saturday Night Special, right? And at Tupac's direction, she was the one who prepared this fax as well as the letter to David Kenner. Like I told y'all before, Tupac was his own man. You know, and like I said, it appears to me, based on the fact that Tupac had Yasmin prepare this, that he wasn't that very fond of Reggie or his security services, because he said he no longer needed him. The thing that strikes me most is Tupac was basically shot 2 weeks later, if you will. Well, a week later, and died 2 weeks, within a 2 week span, if you will. A little over a 2 week span after this fax was sent. Right? Now, I'm not making any kind of suggestion as to anybody's involvement in that, but like I said, these are the facts. This is a fact, right? You see it how you want to see it. Like I said, me personally, I'm just looking at the dates and comparing the dates into the timeline, if you will. So, like I said, I don't know the rest. I wasn't in Vegas. I don't know what happened in Vegas in regards to that. Like I say, I know some of the things that were said by Frank Alexander and a few other people, right? In Frank Alexander's book in regarding to all of that other stuff that I said. But like I said, at the end of the day, I really don't know the facts into that. But what I'm bringing you today is the facts and the facts that Tupac Shakur had sent on August 27th, 1996. That also proves that Tupac was his own man, had Euthanasia as his own company, and like I said, the company that was going to embody, or should I say be the parent company of all of the other things that he was doing or beginning to do when he was going to leave Death Row at that particular time. These are facts, y'all. Your boy DELRAY, straight game.